Is doing just wonderful. We're thinking of transferring it today. We still see bubbles in here on the side. We slowed down quite a bit, but we want to transfer and put the bentonite in there probably. I'll take a close look at it or leave it go for another couple weeks. Never in no hurry with my wines and meads because fermentation goes. Very slight bubbles. We're going to use our star sand here. We're going to transfer the mead after 2 months. It's time to get that transferred over to the, well, this will be the second racking. And fill this bucket up with water, obviously. This is the carboy that we'll be transferring the mead into. Oh, stay there, don't fall out on me please, don't overflow. I got the water boiling to mix up the bentonite. Here's our bentonite today. Of course, I'm watching this thing's going to overflow any second, so I guess one thing at a time here. I always screw that kind of stuff up. Come on. This has got fresh star sand in here, so I'm going to have to stir it, I guess. In a little while we'll stir it, but let's get this bentonite mixed up here first. Got a football game today. We're going to do chicken wings. Oh yeah, we are. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are. Not in the crock pot though. I'll be bringing in a kettle for grease out here. We mixed some bentonite up a month ago. We didn't use it. Still good, but I want to have some fresh. So basically that's all you need is one heaping spoonful like that. Some boiling water. Oh, that's hot as boiling water. And we stir this up. It's slurry is what it is. It's bentonite. It's a negative charge on the particles. It draws the clarifying agent we discussed before. Supposed to let it sit overnight. That's why I did this one in sterilized water. This one's ready to go, so we're going to probably use that also. Okay, get our wand out here and get this into here. Get it sterilized a while. Pump it through the hose. Hose, get the fluid in there. Sterilization. First, I like to draw this all the way up. Then I'll stick the hose all the way in. The outside of it's sterilized or sanitized. That was the right term there. Gotta find my spray bottle. Keep handy right here with sanitizer in it also. That's what's in there. And we use some aluminum foil. Turn the transfer just to cap it off a little. So everything's going to be transferred in here. And then into the other one as we transfer the mead into here. Let that soak. Get our bentonite stirred up here, dissolving. Might mix this into another cup to where it's the drill. Stirring. I'm surprised that's dissolving pretty good. So, we're ready to transfer this. into the kettle. Sanitizer, then we'll shake the rest of it out. That's siphoning out as we speak right now. Down in the kettle. I'll take her down to about here, and then I'll shake the rest of it out. Let the wand sterilize in there. And we'll get back to you after that drains. Now that we emptied the carboy of sanitizer, take our hose that's sanitized down in here. The end of it, if we can find it, we'll shove her back up into the carboy, being that everything is sanitized, including my hands. Like that. Okay. And that's ready to stick into the... where's that tin foil I use here? Come on. They're in there somewhere. There it is. Put that over the top of my carboy. Like that, I always do that. And we're just ready to go over to the... my back. To the mead. And we'll suck that up and transfer it.
I'm going with the water. Laundry detergent, bleach. Anything else you can think of that we need?
You got blue cheese here?
There should be blue cheese. Hot sauce.
There was something, yeah. Don't remember.
Hot sauce.
Thought I told you before what it was. I don't remember. My God, my back. Oh. Take this from me, would you? Just set it up there, because it won't stand here for me. Thanks. Alright. Alright. Here we go with the transfer here. Well, one pump. We hope we don't suck air. And she's going in there. I'm going to get her bentonite ready. The missus headed out to the, whatever it was again, I forget. We'll have to think it through. Alright. Our bentonite's doing good. Our wand is sterilizing. We're transferring. First, I'll get this in as soon as possible. Yeah, this is sealed because we did it good. I'm going to use a little of that and some of the fresh. It's still quite hot, but shouldn't hurt nothing. Probably help propagate the rest of the yeast that was in there. And we'll get our stirring wand ready in a minute. Stirring wand to stir all that up. Okay. Chicken wings are thawing. That's for the football game today. New England Patriots were playing. Good luck on that one. So the transfer's on. You can see some of the yeast at the bottom there. Maybe not. And she's a-going. Bentonite is in. And that'll get done. I'll stir it up with the drill. We'll show you that process there once it's transferred. And on to the next job. Transfer the other carboys complete the third racking. Second racking, I'm sorry. At this time, we have our drill ready, sanitized wand, and at this time we're going to add our apricot flavoring here. We're going with an apricot. In the beginning of the season, we said we're going to make an apricot mead. So we're going to add that flavoring right now. Tops our carboy off just perfect. The bentonite in there. And then we'll take our stirring wand. Sterilized wand. And we're going to give it a... Oh, we're having a reaction here. Not too happy about that. Somehow we're having some sort of a reaction. Must be the sugars. Got it real quick. Let it settle down a second. And our wand in there. And give it a stir. Not to be degassing it. I'm just stirring up that bentonite in here. And that's probably good enough. And that's what we're seeing with CO2 coming out like that. You can see it floating to the top. That's what degassing does. You can see that? That's what you do to your wines. You see those bubbles rising to the top like that? We just want to stir it. That's all we want to do. Oh, that is tasting good. All right. Now we're going to put her back up here. If I got some room. Everything's such a disaster here. With my bubbler, or my airlock, we'll get that in a minute. This thing is like full, which is perfect. Oh, there goes my back! Oh. Alright. Over to the airlock. Having the sanitizer. I like to use sanitizer in there. And there we go. The bentonite is in. Airlock is in. And we'll check the clarifying after a week. We'll see how clear it gets. Of course, I got to wash the wife's floor again. Alrighty. Bentonite. Going to put our dress on her. I'm surprised we got that much difference from one carboy to the other. But this one was full. Candy sugar, 5 pounds this time, because we use it in our beer, and it's a great thing to use in your beer. Brings up the alcohol content very nicely and gives a nice coloring and flavor. It's one of the best things to use, so we make our own nowadays. Playing the New England Patriots here. What a game, what a game, what a game. Like to win it, but no guarantee. Right now it's halftime. Hope these wings are done for the beginning of next quarter. It's going to be close. Taking over the brewery, turning it back into a dining room. Here's Wit Beer Matters. For those out there who want to see the color of this one. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. You got some good bubbling on there. The IBUs on this are not too high. That's a cold beer. We took it out of the freezer a little while ago. Temperature of this beer right now is only at we're at 39 degrees. Not too bad. I like my beer at about 35, but 39, not too bad. 39. All right, Wit Beer Matters. It sure does. Whoever tells you different, they're lying. Wit Beer Matters.